Okay, what the question actually asks us to do is to prove that this statement here, n plus 1 choose 3 minus n choose 3 equals n choose 2. And the strategy that we're going to take in a question like this is we're going to look at each side of the equal sign independently and show that they're the same thing. As there's only one thing on the right hand side, I'm going to look at that first. All I'm going to do is put it in factorial form, then I'm going to concentrate on this side and make that equal. So on the right hand side, our basic factorial conversion that we need to know, n factorial over 2 factorial times n minus 2 factorial. Okay, and now I'm going to go to the left hand side. And I'm going to do the same for each of these. So n plus 1 choose 3 is the same as n plus 1 factorial over 3 factorial times n plus 1 minus 3, so I'm going to say n minus 2 factorial. Subtract n choose 3, which is n factorial over 3 factorial n minus 3 factorial. Now, I've got two fractions, so if I'm going to combine them, I'm going to need a common denominator. On the right hand side, my denominator had an n minus 2 factorial, which I have here, but I don't have here. I need to just remember here that n minus 2 factorial is the same as n minus 2 times n minus 3 factorial. So I can rearrange that and know that n minus 3 factorial is n minus 2 factorial divided by n minus 2. I'm going to substitute this n minus 3 factorial with this. Because it's 1 over, these are going to be switched around. So this remained the same. This n minus 3 factorial has been swapped, and now I have a common denominator, so I can combine these fractions. So I have now combined the two fractions into one with a common denominator. I want to try and simplify this numerator somehow. It's difficult to, well, we can't expand a factorial, so what I want to do is I want to restate this in terms of n. And I'm going to use the fact that n plus 1 factorial is equal to n plus 1 times n factorial. And this will give me on the top common factor factorial. N plus 1 factorial is n factorial times n plus 1. N factorial n minus 2. So I'll just evaluate inside the brackets. N minus n, so no n, 1 minus minus 2. That's no 3. So I'm going to be able to say this is just 4 n factorial. Minus 1 factorial. Now I can divide this second button by 3. 3 factorial.